Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for doing this hearing. It's actually a very, very serious issue. Actually, personal experience, some of them I pose when I criticize failures of President Biden or President Zelensky or Jake Sullivan to deter Russia. Actually, we couldn't even post some of them, not just to get traction. It was kind of interesting. But so I'm sure that this is, very serious situation for a lot of people, for freedom of speech, or freedom of opinion, and we're creating dictatorship of opinion, tyranny of opinion in our country. And I agree with Professor Waller, that's not a traditional collaboration of cartel. That's not a traditional cartel, too, because we actually have government coercing businesses and using mechanisms and businesses to restrain trade and take down competition. Very interesting. You actually, on the website of all of this organization, you talk it's first of its kind, cross-industry alliance. This is actually a flagship project of the World Economic Forum. We're creating public-private cooperation framework. We're actually creating this global risk, initiative and to control misinformation and disinformation, to shape the future of media, entertainment, and culture, and using organizations like SEC, FTC, PCAOB to take down competitors and businesses that don't agree with the dictatorship of opinion that we're creating. Actually, it's kind of interesting, I have to tell you, under Karl Marx and Hayek, communism, socialism, it's not redistribution of wealth. That's control of means of production, centralized power. And now we're centralizing power in Washington, D.C. by controlling means in production, maybe not in the form, but in the essence, by using financial system, by using UN climate agenda and CSG, which is very vague disclosure, by using global organization to coerce CEOs and businesses to be able to intimidate, to sign on to something actually could be against the interest of their shareholders. This is very dangerous, what we have right now, creating the collusion of business and government. And what my question is, as an American congresswoman that have to protect American public interest and our investors, so I have a question for you, Mr. Shapiro. Don't you think, if these companies actually sign on to these initiatives of global agenda initiatives, that could be actually, this unusual collaboration could be actually harmful to shareholders because they can exclude, I think your organization, Daily, actually, this is your organization, Mr. Jewell, put Daily Wire on a global high-risk exclusion list, categorizes conspiracy theory interest, and only conservative groups on that list. Kind of very, very interesting. But don't you think if we're going to include everyone who has a different views, like conservative views in our country, that's a risk that companies, publicly traded companies, should actually disclose. I think SEC need to tell them so American investors know, do they want to invest in all of these global initiatives and know that their pension funds are investing in these initiatives? Don't you think that is transparency that American public deserves, and actually protect them, because they might make your country, board go company bankrupt because they now also colluded to take down boards using some illegal tools, but very interested in passive investment to become an active shareholder and against interests of the company. This is a pretty organized, very clever organized cartel. I agree. It never existed before. This is a very dangerous cartel to actually intimidate Americans and go after our First Amendment rights and freedom of speech and using money to do that. So I have, a little bit that minute remaining. So I would like Mr. Shapiro to tell me, what are your thoughts? I mean, do you think American people deserve at least transparency so they know where the money are going?
That is my main concern. I think the lack of transparency is extraordinary, and the question that I would have for some of my colleagues on the panel is, can they name a single conservative outlet or conservative-leaning host that they would deem to be brand safe on behalf of their advertisers? A single one, and if so, could they name them?
Yeah, maybe that's something, Mr. Jewell, do you know who's a good, because you excluded a lot of conservative media, your company. So which are not in your risk profile?
There are 600,000 sites in that exclusion list, and the vast majority of those are made up of illegal content, IP infringement, and we work very hard to make sure that we understand who those are and how we protect our brands from infringing on that.
Well, how, like, do you have like high level, you know, like very, with a lot of traction, liberal groups on that list? Give me some examples, or just, because I only see conservative ones, so which ones, you know, MSNBC actually part of his interest in NBC, it's part of your cartel. So that's a convenient way. You want them to be part of your cartel, so how does that work? To be not on the global exclusion.
The time the gentleman can respond, time the gentlelady has expired. The gentleman wishes to respond. I think the question was directed to Mr. Jewell.
The exclusion list is public. We have access to it. There are sites on both sides of it that are represented.